Welcome back to Danganronpa Another episode, Ultra Despair Girls. In the last part, we got through the hotel, and now we're going to proceed over to this bridge and try to escape from Towa City. Previously, we killed a bunch of Monokumas with this car, and if we can stop running into this pillar here, there is a Mono machine that we want to grab before we head onto the bridge. A little bit more ammunition. There's a kid over there, but if we come down here first, there are 3 more. And another collectible. A new skill, Electric Up. Enemy paralysis time increases slightly after despair time. We've not seen despair time yet, and I hope that we wouldn't have to. When all your health runs out, you'll enter despair time and there's a small quick time event, which I will show off right now. Sorry to trouble you during such a perilous time, but it's time for a brief tutorial. When your health is about to run out, the enemy might come at you with a final attack. When this happens, despair time begins, just like what you see here. If you can stop the shrinking white circle on the yellow area with the C key, Toko will save you by attacking the enemy with her stun gun, which uses up 1 battery. But if you can stop it in the blue area, surprise, she won't use up any battery. For the more confident players out there, why don't you try aiming for the blue area? Furthermore, if you have less than 1 battery, there will only be a blue area, so be careful. Now then, if you finish reading this text, you can continue the game. Brace yourself.
What are you doing?
But hopefully we won't have to use that skill at any point. We don't have the skill points to use it at the moment anyway, so... Alright, we made it to the bridge. Let's escape from Towa City.
Yes! All we gotta do now is cross the bridge! We did it, Toko. Just a little more. We're going to be all right!
I wonder if it will really end this easily.
Huh?
I have a bad feeling about this. This bridge has a dangerous scent.
Hey! You two girls over there! You guys don't look like you're with those kids. That means you're on my side, right? Right?
Huh? Yeah.
I knew it! Yes, oh, this is fantastic! Man, it's been forever since I've seen a normal person. I'm so happy.
I hate this kind of guy. Just walking up and talking to a girl like it was nothing.
I think this handshake is over now.
Hey! How much longer are you gonna hold her hand? You're like a creepy fan meeting an idol.
No, it's not like that. It's just this wristband. Could it be? Were you also captured by those kids who call themselves the Warriors of Hope?
Huh?
And then you got thrown out here and told it was part of some game, right? Well, look, me too!
Oh, that wristband.
Oh, this is great. Well, not completely great. I'm already at my wit's end trying to figure out what to do. I guess I was just so relieved to see someone in the same spot I'm in. Still, could be better.
I sorta understand. But I'm also a little glad to know that I'm not alone in this situation.
Right? Right? Oh, that reminds me. I never told you my name. I'm Yuta Asahina.
I'm Komaru and Nice to meet you, Yuta.
Okay. Komaru Naegi.
What are you doing?
Oh, this? If you want to really remember a name, write it down on your palm 3 times.
Oh, I see. I've never heard of that.
Oh, but seriously, it is so reassuring to finally have a friend to work together with. Oh, hey, by the way, who's this? She's been, glaring at me this whole time.
Oh, this is Toko. Toko Fukawa.
It's fine. You don't have to make introductions like this. Not for an outcast like me. Listen to you two. Going on like you're lovers already. And you just met.
It's not like that.
Well, come on. I'm sure we'd all be happier on that side of the bridge. Now let's hurry up and get out of this town.
Toko, we should go too. What is it?
Like I said, I don't like it. I have a very bad feeling about this.
Oh, you're just being paranoid. Come on, if we don't hurry, Yuta will leave us behind.
Hey! Don't just run off! Hold on!
That's right. Yuta, Asahina.
This way. Let's go.
Yuta, slow down.
So he's athletic too. Must be in the genes.
Okay, let's drop the pretense. Yes, it's Aoi's brother. The hitlist that we saw previously, Takaki Ishimaru. Yes, it's Taka's father. And we know that Komaru is Makoto's sister. So why is Towa City full of all these people related to the members of the first Killing Game? So far from what we've seen of Komaru, she's shown to be quite similar to Makoto in a lot of ways, and Yuta is shown to be quite similar to Aoi as well. I like how he writes down Komaru's name on his hand, just as Aoi does when she meets Makoto for the first time. It's really interesting to see how these characters that we're being introduced to now reflect on the characters that we already know. I think it was a really interesting direction to take this game in terms of characterization.
Hurry, this way. If we get across this bridge, we're outside Towa City. I'm sure those kids won't chase us. Once we're out of this town, let's celebrate by toasting with sports drinks. Huh? Wait, hold on. Are you kidding me? What's going on here? The bridge collapsed!
No! Isn't there something we can do?
There's nothing we can do. It's impossible to get over the bridge now. Damn it, we were almost there. Stop screwing with us. What the hell is this?
How pathetic. Giving up right away just because things got a little screwed up. If you have the energy to shout and scream like that, use it to move your weak ass instead.
Huh? Move?
Just go back to the city. This part of the bridge might be unstable as well.
Go back? You want us to actually go back there?
Yes, that's the only way. If you want to live, you can't always take the easy path. Sometimes you gotta take the painful ones. On that path, you might suffer and writhe in pain, but at least you'll survive.
You say that as if you've experienced it before.
What?
This is bad. The bridge is gonna collapse. Hurry, let's go back. Damn it, if this keeps up, the whole bridge is gonna collapse.
Yep, we gotta get out of here. And of course, the Monokumas aren't gonna make it easy for us.
The trailer is blocking the way. Is there some way we can move this?
So it's a timed event, but we should have plenty of time to get out of here.
What's with them?
Shoot the bombers.
Omaru, do something.
All right, let's run. Full speed. We gotta run. It's gonna collapse. I know. Damn it, they came out again.
Oh. Come on. There we go. Jeez.
We're done for. Just bit more now. Let's go.
Like I said, we got ample time. We could take a leisurely stroll to the end of the bridge now if we wanted to.
I thought we were gonna die.
We're safe for now. But with a bridge like this, there's no way we can get across.
Now we have no chance of escape.
No, not yet. I'm not gonna give up yet.
Why are you yelling?
How do I explain it? Well, with all the despair I've felt so far, I've prepared myself. And if I don't do everything I can, I know that nothing's gonna get solved.
What are you doing?
Isn't it obvious? I'll swim!
What? Swim?
Yeah, I mean, my specialty is more track and field. I'm not that confident in swimming. Well, it's not that I'm not a good swimmer, it's just... there was always someone better. But now's not the time for that. Can't chicken out now!
Wait! Even if you are gonna swim, it looks really far to the other side.
Yeah, that looks pretty tiring.
But the water is freezing, and with all the pollution, there are weird creatures in there.
Then I guess I'll just be extra careful.
No, it's not that. I'm telling you not to try it, you idiot swimmer. Don't be a hero.
Idiot swimmer? But I'm on the track team!
Anyway, this isn't the time to rush into things. Let's think this out.
I'm honored that you worry about me, but I've already made up my mind.
So you're just going to refuse to listen to reason?
Look, all I have to do is ask for help from those future Foundation guys after I cross, right? I'll bring back help, I promise, no matter what it takes. So just wait for me until then, okay?
Yuta? Be careful. If you run into any trouble, come back right away, okay?
Hey, no need to worry. I'll get to the other side any way I can.
What? No. What's happening? Toko! What do we do? We've got to hurry and save him! Yuta is...
Are you serious? What we just saw. Do you seriously think that it's possible for him to be alive after that?
No.
You gain nothing from averting your eyes from reality, no matter how horrible or painful. Listen, we saw Yuta Asahina, and we saw that huge explosion. He's dead.
He died. Yuta died. But why?
The reason doesn't matter. Even if we refuse to accept or understand it, it's the truth. That's reality. Nothing's going to change, no matter how hard you cry. Come on, that's enough. If you're done crying, we should get going. If we stay here, we're going to be an easy target for Monokumas.
It's impossible.
Impossible? What are you talking about? If you just give up now, you're going to die.
Well, I'm just gonna die anyway. I'm like you. I'm just some normal, regular girl. I can't even do anything. No matter what I do, or how hard I try, I'm just gonna die here.
So you're saying you're just giving up? Stop screwing around. I won't let you. You want to die, huh? Well, if you really want to die that much, I won't stop you. But are you really sure you want to die? You want to die right here? In this place? Not seeing your family or friends ever again? Are you really just gonna accept that?
Of course not. I want to see my family, but we've been separated for over a year. I don't even know where they are. It's probably too late anyway. I'll probably never see them again.
Can't you just be a little more positive instead of giving up right away all the time?
No, you don't understand. The worst despair of all comes from having hope like that. Having such strong hope and just losing it in an instant. Like what we just saw.
So why don't you just overcome that despair as well? Although I doubt you're even willing to listen in your state. If that's the case, at least run. You're saying that you're going to die anyway, so you're at least prepared, right? If you think you're going to die, at least run away. If you're wrong, you live. If you were right, then at least you die on the run, and not just standing here suffering.
Why? Why do you bother trying to cheer someone like me up?
Like I said, I'm a member of Future Foundation, and I can't just abandon you. But if you keep up that sniveling and crying, I'll start to seriously consider it.
Okay, I'll try. At least a little bit longer.
Jeez, you're such a burden.
You said to just run, but what are our options at this point? The bridge is a no-go, and there's no other way to get out of town, right?
Did you forget what I just told you? You can't just give up right away. Anyway, now that I think about it, I remember a subway running through this town.
Huh? A subway? Did the subway line go out of the city?
Yeah, I think it did.
You should have said that before!
Well, sorry. I just remembered it right now. And besides, there's no way the trains work.
You're right. If the power's out, they definitely won't be working. We're trapped.
Ugh, like I said, you can't give up so easily. Even if the train stopped working, we can get out of town if we just walk along the tracks. So don't give up. And let's go.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I don't know if it's okay to say this, but I'll do it for Yuta's sake as well.
Jeez, you're simple-minded. Getting all riled up from a half-assed speech like that. But still, the way Yuta died, there's no way I can just keep it secret from that idiot swimmer. Well, either way, first, Master and I need to get out of this town.
So, where's the subway? We didn't see it on the way over here.
I'm not sure exactly. We'll just have to find it ourselves.
Well, Toko, I'm starting to think that if we work together, we can find it for sure.
Stop wasting your breath on sentimental crap and let's get moving already.
Toko, let's get out of here together, okay?
It might be better if we go back to where we came out of that hotel before. We went straight for the bridge last time. There should be a path going the opposite way.
Then let's go over there.
Yuta Asahina is dead. But he's not just dead. Anyone who's played another Danganronpa game knows by now what that animation style and what that music means. Yuta Asahina was executed. I can see why the game would do something like this to introduce a character like Yuta and then take him away from us almost immediately. I still wish we'd gotten to know him a little bit more. I think it would have been very interesting to be able to get to know more of the characters related to the characters of the first game, but we're not going to get that chance with Yuta Asahina. Regardless, in that cutscene we learnt a lot about Toko. She may be very emotionally unavailable, which is quite the contrast to Komaru, who is perhaps overly emotional, but that contrast really makes these two characters work together so well.
It might collapse further. It's better if we don't get too close.
Let's pick up this. I should be able to escape from the bridge. Ah, seriously? This stuff makes no sense. Monokumas? To think that I was finally released from imprisonment just to end up like this. These kids terrorists or something? Paradise? None of it makes any sense at all. I gotta get out of this town. First I'll head to the bridge. If it were my sister, I'm sure she would just dive headfirst into the ocean and swim right across. But I'm not as strong a swimmer. Anyway, to the bridge. I gotta make it across that bridge if I ever want to see my friends and family again. So Yuta was also imprisoned in this city and made into a subject for this demon hunting game that the kids are playing, even though he's a child himself. We also learn that he's living in Aoi's shadow. He certainly looks up to his sister, but I think he feels the pressure of her being an ultimate as well, which is a very interesting concept, something that the series hasn't explored before. Right, so we got a bomber up ahead here. Let's try and take him out from a safe distance. If he hits you with those bombs, he can knock you into that hole there, and that's an instant game over. Happened to me in my last playthrough. Let's head over this way, though, before we proceed to where we need to be going.
Are we going back to the ruined building again? What are you, a ruin enthusiast?
We can actually head back into the hotel through a different entrance.
You can't get to the subway station that way. But if you want to waste your time, fine.
So this is the room we did the challenge in before, but we couldn't get to this door. At the very end here is another new skill, One-Nighter.
There it is. Monokuma.
But of course, we're not going to get out that easily. Ooh, my aim is a little off today. But another level up for us. Usually, if you look around carefully, you can find hidden extra stuff like this, but it's usually rather well guarded. One-Nighter increases the experience we gain, which is definitely worth equipping straight away. I'm really happy to give this to you right at the beginning of the game if you know where to look for it. Certainly makes repeat playthroughs a lot quicker and easier. So the bridge was a bust. That's the save point that we were at previously, and the only other way for us to go is this way.
What's with this kid?
Looks like a shop. Welcome!
It's time for a tutorial. Here, you use monocoins to purchase bling bullets and boosts for your scissors. First off, let me explain purchasing bling bullets. Here you can purchase bling bullets. Think of them as special add-on effects that attach to truth bullets. If you're overwhelmed by all the choices, the items with the crown marks are a good buy. New bling bullets arrive occasionally, so be sure to check in periodically. Bling bullets can be attached in the truth bullet screen in the menu with the escape key. After selecting a truth bullet, choose the bling bullet you want to attach. Each truth bullet can take 2 bling bullets. I've heard that depending on the combination, you can activate a super special effect. Try out various combinations to make the ultimate blinged up truth bullet. Now that that's out of the way, let's talk about boosting the effects of the scissors. You can increase the effectiveness of the scissors that Genocide Jack uses. Lucky for you, we've prepared a few different kinds of boosts for the scissors. However the wind may blow, you need not worry. Take as much time as you need to decide. Unlike bling bullets, scissor boosts do not need to be attached. When you buy a boost, it's automatically applied. Perfect for the laid-back generation. And that concludes this tutorial. Enjoy the shop!
Hey, welcome!
Yeah, welcome to the shop. Let's have a look at these upgrades that we can get for Genocide Jack. As I said, I'm not really going to use Genocide Jack much, so we'll go over these first. You can get more combo attacks, more attack speed, more power for your charge attacks, and the ability to charge them up faster. An increased lust gauge, and an increase to the rate at which it generates, so you can use more special moves. and battery efficiency means you can spend more time as Genocide Jack. I'm not going to buy any of these right now, because they can be quite expensive, and I'm not going to be using Jack too much, because it's a bit too easy for my liking. So let's have a look at bling bullets instead. There are 3 different categories that the bling bullets affect. One is the effect, usually the strength of the bullet. The capacity is how many you can hold, so ammunition, and the speed is the speed at which they travel. The 2 that are recommended for us here are largely and energetically, and they are pretty good, and they're also dirt cheap. I'm going to buy energetically, and I'm also going to pick up swiftly, because I've got a fair amount of money, and I might as well pick up sadly, largely, definitely. You know what? Let's just buy them all. I can definitely afford to do that right now. I love the art style of this game because there are so many elements in the world that have been made by the kids in the city. It's difficult to be able to replicate that style, and it's even more so to be able to fit that into the Danganronpa style, and they still really pulled it off. It works so well. So we can now start to bling up our bullets, and I'm going to equip energetically and largely to break, because that gives us a bunch more ammunition. And as you can see, we got a good combination there. And we actually can't equip any truth bullets to move. There's no real benefit to doing that, so they just stop us from doing it. As we unlock more truth bullets, we'll be able to equip more bling to them and improve them. Before we proceed, now that we've met Yuta, his profile is here. He likes sweet bean paste and track and field, he dislikes math and boredom. He's a boy who Komaru and Toko met at the bridge. He attempted to swim across the gap, but he was caught in an explosion and lost to the sea. As I said before, I think I disagree with the decision to kill off Yuta. I think he could have been a really interesting character who would have fit very well into some of the narrative themes in this game, and it felt like he was pretty much just killed off for shock factor. Tutorial time! If a Siren Monokuma finds you, they will summon the Monokumas in the area. Be very careful not to get caught, it'd be absolutely terrible, just awful. Oh well, I guess it's a bit late for this warning, my bad. Yep, another new type of Monokuma. Let's switch back to break. I don't know why I switched to move in the first. Ow! The first time I think I've gotten hit. There we go. Shoot him in the eyes, shoot that one in the face. Nice, we got a heart. And we're back to full health. Yeah, another new type of Monokuma. Wait, that's the wrong one. There we go. Oh, it was a battery after all that, I didn't need it. Before we go in, there's another collectible here. The most influential corporations in the world. Alexander Magazine, a publication which boasts the highest circulation in the world, recently published their 100 most influential corporations in the world list. While groups from across the globe made the list, the unanimous first place went to Towa Group. The article praised Towa Group's quick response to the tragedy and their unwavering support efforts. Far and away the greatest gift Towa had given to the world was the invention of the air purifier that allowed massive quantities of the atmosphere to be breathable again. Potentially millions of lives have been saved with this invention. Many Towa Group supporters have a nearly religious devotion to the company thanks to their efforts against the incident. So we're here in Towa City, a city basically run by this Towa Corporation. We're hearing all these great things about them, but we've actually yet to see anything to do with them. A little strange if you ask me.
Whoa, another one.
Looks like this Monokuma kid has a gift for us.
Time for another tutorial. It appears you have obtained Dance. It's another kind of truth bullet. Enemies hit with it can't move or attack. In other words, they're as weak as a baby. It's a powerful truth bullet, but it's even more effective against Siren Monokumas. Nearby Monokumas will be drawn to the Siren hit by Dance. Now, throw a fast-moving electric car into that party. Well, I'll let you figure out what happens after that.
Those kids are our enemies, right? Why are they helping us?
That's a good question, Komaru. Let's shoot this. What are we gonna get? We're gonna get some more break ammo. Nice, since we just increased our maximum ammo and we used a fair amount earlier. We're up to 70 in total now, which is great. We got a new truth bullet, so we can equip bling to it. We can increase how fast it travels. We can have a little bit more capacity. I think I'll go with sadly and swiftly, because I know personally that dance moves too slowly for my liking. And this is, of course, also a challenge room. The tutorial pretty much told us how to do it.
Looks like that ammo you just picked up and that electric car over there could be useful.
Yep, the first chapter of the game is pretty much a tutorial chapter teaching you how to do all the various mechanics in the game, so it shouldn't be too challenging. Just be careful not to get detected.
Come on, run for it.
So making the siren dance, and then moving the... Yeah, okay. Okay, no, this is fine. Making the siren dance, and then moving the car into the grouped up Monokumas should clear you the challenge perfectly. But sometimes Monokumas decide to randomly run out of position, and you don't get the perfect clear on the challenge. That happens. If that affects the rank at the end of the chapter, I will just replay the chapter and go through and do it perfectly the next time. But you saw how to do it perfectly, at least. You alright? A kid? Are you a kid? No, I'm not. We're being attacked by the children too. I'm on your side. I see. I'm sorry. I have to always keep my guard up, you know, or else I'll end up dead. I know it's pathetic, surviving by running and hiding like a coward.
Huh?
You ran all the way here by yourself?
No.
No, at first it was my whole family with me, but now I'm the only one. My parents and my wife all ended up prey to those Monokumas. If you want, do you want to come with us? I'm sure it'd be better than running alone. Tempting offer, but I'm sorry, I can't. My right leg's torn up from a Monokuma. I can't run with just one leg. Then I'll lend you my shoulder.
No.
No, it's fine. I already let my family down. I can't bring harm to two strangers. But
What's going on?
he said it's fine. We're barely moving fast enough as it is. We can't protect an adult with a bad leg too. He has a better chance of surviving if he hides somewhere by himself.
Yes.
Yeah, she's right. Thank you for your concern, but she's absolutely right.
Correct.
Well, if that's the case, okay. What's this out of nowhere? I let my family die, right in front of my eyes, and now I'm making two young girls pity me. I'm pathetic. Just so pathetic. Unfortunately, we can't save everyone. Well, we found the subway. There's a Monokuma kid around here who is, now completely and utterly gone. There's a save point here, and another collectible for us to grab. Tornado Sentai Spin Ranger. Dawn, Container, Soluble, Mellow, Food. These 5 friends run a small, unassuming soup shop. However, the chosen warriors cannot stay soup salesmen forever. With the mighty Storm power, they transform into Tornado Sentai Spin Rangers and battle tirelessly day and night against the evil phantoms. This is the eye of the Tornado Entertainment. Spin the world with Spin Ranger.
What's going on?
Why are all the books we find in this town trashy? Did everyone with good taste die off or something? I'm sure the person who dropped this was just a kid. All boys have a superhero phase after all.
Don't mess with me.
All boys? Don't you dare! My noble master Byakuya would never befoul himself with this childish crap. Don't you think Byakuya is kinda like a superhero in a way?
Huh?
What do you mean? Like, when he rescued me, his timing was so perfect, just like a hero's. Master doesn't think of you as his damsel in distress at all. You're no Lois Lane, woman. I didn't mean it like that. Well, I can never be too careful. You never know who's a homewrecker until it's too late. But I know what you mean about the perfect timing. Lots of strange coincidences lately. The Monokumas ambushed this town exactly when Future Foundation arrived to save you. It's too convenient to be a coincidence. Byakuya said the reason they came here was because they received an anonymous rescue plea. Do you think the children did it?
You're right.
Wouldn't surprise me. Then the children were targeting Future Foundation from the beginning? Why? How would I know? But it does seem to fit. Still, I can't imagine what kind of grudge they would have against Future Foundation. The only thing I know for sure is that we can't underestimate those brats or we'll end up dead. I hope there aren't any more unpleasant surprises. Well, I can't make any promises about that, Komaru. That's gonna do it for now. In the next part, we will continue on into the subway, since that is where we've been told to go. I haven't shown this off yet, but if you look at the map, there is a convenient yellow flag pointing you in the right direction. As I said, yellow is good in this game. So yeah, we'll continue on in the next part. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you then.